Sebastian from Inside Elections. You had such a good night so many places across the country. Fell just short in Wisconsin. What happened there? Why weren't you able to get over the finish line there as opposed to so many other places?
Well, these are all really tight competitive races. And certainly Mandel Barnes won a great race. It came very, very close. But we had to also focus from a DSCC perspective that we were focused primarily on bringing all of the incumbents back. That's the number one goal of this organization. That's going to continue when we bring back Raphael Warnock. But he had the resources. It's a tough state. Pardon?
He had the resources.
He had the resources that he needed. The other side had resources. And one thing that we certainly saw, especially at the end of this campaign, the other side just poured money into these races with negative, nasty, false ads, and that certainly has an impact. But he had the resources. He came very short. But I'm confident he will have a bright future in politics going forward. We're going to see him again. And we're certainly pleased with the effort that he put forward.
Yeah, go ahead, Matt.
A lot of you guys ran against Matt Holt, National Journal. A lot of you guys ran against election deniers. Are you surprised that most of the candidates have conceded their races?
Most have.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
Well, my hope, and this goes not just to the election deniers who ran, but my hope, and I've said this repeatedly since we've won, is that the non-MAGA Republicans will join with us and work in a bipartisan way to get the kinds of things we got done in the last 2 years. Because that's better for the country, but frankly, that's better for the Republican Party. If they continue to embrace MAGA, they're going to lose. And this election showed that that is not where the American people are at. They're not at this extreme, election-denying, nasty, divisive, threatening violence, and on occasion using violence against people. That's not democratic. And this is one of the things that gives me such great heart about this election. Everyone said, oh, our democracy's on edge, and we all worried about it. It's a real worry. But the roots of democracy are deep, and they're deep in the hearts and souls of the American people. They sort of smelled what was going on. And it wasn't just liberal Democrats, it was moderates and even conservatives who said, I don't like this. And I'm not going to support a party that seems to, at least at the very minimum, countenance it, and at the very maximum, encourage it. Very worst, encourage it.
So we got to get going to some of the last ones, so go ahead.
Thank you. Neil Slesniewski with Roll Call. Senator Schumer and/or Senator Murray. Will Senator Murray be the incoming president pro tempore in January?
That's something we will be discussing.
Okay. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Okay.